All right, I'm back on trail. Just got dropped off at the Tennessee Pass trailhead, and the cowbells you hear behind you are for my bike race. I have no idea how far I'm gonna go today or how I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna start walking and take it a step at a time. I have used the inhaler already this morning. Still feeling pretty breathless, and actually was pretty tired because there were some hikers that got up in my room about 4:30 to probably go bag some peaks, and had a hard time going back to sleep. So didn't get the best rest, but like I said, I'm gonna do the best I can and see where I end up. All right, there's a nice little rest stop. Heading down this way. I read that sign from a distance and I thought it said warning bad dog at bottom of hill. I'm much happier to hear that there's a bridge. Oh man, my brain. There's some pretty waterfalls down there too. So I'm gonna head right over here and take my first break of the day. Right down there where those folks are. Rocks, rocks, rocks today. Check those out. Big old mushrooms. I think they call that little thing down there a lake, unless I'm ahead of schedule. Let me keep hiking, see if I find a bigger one. Okay, now I see there's another lake over there. It's a little more lake-like than the first lake. Well, these are some incredible views today. I am heading downhill at the moment, but I have to admit, the climbs to get up here have really been tough on me. This is where all my climbing has led me. Well, it's almost the end of the day. I'm tired, and I came that way and followed the trail that direction, which meant that I missed this trail junction, and I'm supposed to be going that way. The trail yesterday and today has been full of rocks and boulders, and this little stretch is not even as rocky as a lot of it, but I can only film so safely. So anyway, I am cruising down. Actually, when I got up from where I camped, I hiked about 0.1 miles, and there was a gorgeous lake. It was absolutely beautiful with some campsites right next to it. And I guess if I'd rode ahead, I would have known that, but I didn't. That would have been a really amazing place to camp, but as luck would have it, I camped by myself. It was nice and quiet. Got a good night's rest, but still woke up fatigued. And as soon as I started moving to pack up, I was breathless. So of course it's super frustrating to be not feeling well after all this time. And I'm realizing that because it's taking so much effort for me to catch my breath when I'm going uphill, that it's just really draining all of my energy and making it very hard just to hike in general. I mean, I'm okay in theory on the flats and the downhills, but I'm so physically exhausted by the end of the day that really hiking is not the pleasure that it should be right now. So instead of going on to Twin Lakes, I decided I'm going to actually hop out at Timberline Lake Trailhead, which is about a mile from where I am right now, get a ride back to the hostel, and really give myself some time to heal. So I've booked in for 4 days, and starting to think my trail name's going to end up being Epic Zero or something, but I've got to listen to my body, and so I'm going to take some more time off, see how I feel, and then hopefully be able to continue. Another side effect of being so flat out exhausted on trails like this is that, well, actually on any trails, is that I tend to trip a lot, and on trails like this it's pretty dangerous because you could easily fall and smack your head on a rock or break something. So there's a safety issue there too. And I also find that when I'm that fatigued that I'm not as observant, which means I might be missing some fun things like wildlife or some important things like trail signs. And that's what happened yesterday afternoon when I was heading towards my campsite. I missed the turnoff and ended up heading the wrong way for a little bit, which is never fun. So as frustrating as it is to have to take more time off, I am pretty sure that I'm doing the right thing and I will take care of myself. But yeah, I'll be back with you in a few days. Well, hey there. I am still in Leadville, unfortunately. I promised to give you an update, and I did go back to the doctor for a second opinion on my respiratory virus because my first doctor visit was to urgent care in here in Leadville, and I decided to go to the family clinic and go to a doctor that's highly recommended. She's been in here in Leadville for like 24 years, knows everybody, knows altitude and all of that good stuff. And we had a nice chat about what was going on with me and how I was having so much trouble catching my breath and how just going up hills was completely wiping me out. And she concurred with the initial diagnosis from the urgent care doctor that I have some kind of a respiratory virus that's just hanging on and refusing to go away. And she said, well, you know, it won't actually kill you if you keep hiking, but you are going to be miserable for a while until you get better. And so she recommended that if I had the option of getting off the trail, the best thing to do would be to go home and get healthy and come back another time. So, excuse me. So that's what I have decided to do. And as luck would have it, my boyfriend just literally moved to Denver this past week for a new job in Boulder, and he's going to come by today. And he was going to come for a visit and take me to the trailhead, but instead he's going to take me back to Denver. And I am going to fly back to Florida, get my van, get healthy. First and foremost is getting rid of this cough, getting rid of this easily winded problem, and getting strong so that I actually can hike and not only do the hike, but really enjoy the hike. So that's kind of the update. But as I got up this morning and walked into the kitchen here at In the Clouds, I saw somebody I recognized. I thought, wait a minute, is that Dixie? And sure enough, it was. She's here doing some hiking. And so it was really nice to chat with her. And she offered me a lot of encouragement, even though I'm having to get off the trail. She reminded me I'm not quitting. I am just suspending my hike for now. So it was really nice to see her, and I wish her well on her Colorado adventures. And I hope to see you all soon. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support, and have a great day.